Yeah, I was talking with my pals today. I'm going to go have a photo shoot tomorrow for the book. Yeah, I'll get ready for the book now. But we was talking about West London and how West London is. I believe they got the hardest men ever in West London. Yeah, ever. I mean, you go to East London, South East London, North London, all around there. You got the same people. You got Roy Shaw, you got Lenny McLean. They all come. They're all round them areas, yeah. Chigwell's all round there, Epping's all round them areas, yeah. And they're supposed to be the hardest people around, yeah. And you know, Lenny McLean, that game. Listen, let me tell you something. When I was in the foot market, I come from West London all the way to South East London, Lewisham, all round there to fight all these people that are supposed to be these big time Charlie potatoes, yeah? The ones that you read about all the time. But a lot of people didn't even know who Lenny McLean was or Roy Shaw was around from around the fruit market and all that. Yeah, never knew. The only time they knew about it was when I started to come down from Lewisham's and North London and South East London to come back to West London to get fighters from my own show in Acton Town Hall. Yeah, that's really the only time they get to know knew who them people were as such. Yeah, but I know, right, that a family, right, who's in the market when I was in the market, and all ex fighters, yeah, ex professional fighters, about four of them, and they can all have it on the cobbles. They're all big, powerful men, you know, and I know for 110% they'd have smashed all that lot of pieces over there. Lenny, Roy Shaw. But what's the point? But you know, when I come from South East London, all around there, right, and I've been fighting quite a bit over there, a lot actually. When I was fighting a lot over there, when I come back to West London, and I went down to the fruit market, and I was sort of like talking to a lot of them about the fights. I said, listen, there's people out there, you kill them. What do you want to do all that for? We're past all that game, way. Do you know what I mean? They said, who are these people anyway? And I said, explain to them and show them pictures. He said, they're nobody. We'd walk around and we'd eat them for dinner. And I used to laugh, you know what I mean? But when I had my own shows in Acton Town Hall, there's a few people like Chippendale, Colombo, and there's about another four or five people that I got come down to my show in Acton Town Hall to have a fight. You know, and they couldn't believe it that they were just meeting like normal people that could really fight, mate. You know, just normal bods, not like over there. And Colin Cracknell, Colin Cracknell, who I fought, Colin could have beat me. He hit me hard, mate, on the chin, and I got a bit dirty. I nutted him all around the ring after that, yeah, because I thought he was going to take my title from me, you know, at that time. But Colin Cracknell, I believe, could beat Roy Shaw or Lenny McLean without a shadow of a doubt. I just wasn't interested. And it guts me that you've got the Welleses, right? Wells, Welleses, right? From the foot market. Big, big family. All fighters. Billy Wells, Alfie Wells, Charlie Wells, Tommy Wells, Georgie Wells. There's about five or six, seven brothers there, all ex-fighters, yeah? And they could march on the cobbles. And they was all 6'2", 6'4". The worst one out of that lot was a guy called Alfie Wells. That's my mate Jamie Bennett, the one you see with Kevin Lane in Brentford. His mate is one Alfie Wells' boy. And Alfie Wells was one of the hardest men you could ever fight, mate. He was, you know, I'm just scared that when I had my show in Acton Town Hall, yeah, I tried to get Lenny down and I tried to get Roy Shaw down to my show, and they didn't want to know. You know, not I don't know what you know. They didn't. No one wanted to turn up. Yeah, and if they had a turn, if they wanted it, I would have got someone to fight them. Colin Cracknell, I fancy would have knocked Lenny McLean out personally. Lenny McLean was very chinny. I mean, most of the fights he had, he would go over chinny. If he got hit on the chin, he would go. Roy Shaw, hard man. Lenny hit him 30 times before he went on the deck. Yeah, but Roy Shaw, hard man, mate. But I feel that Colin Cracknell could beat both Lenny and both Roy Shaw, without a shadow of a doubt. Johnny Allen, beat Johnny Allen. Same thing. He knocked Lenny out at the Hippodrome. You know what I mean? Just stuck a punch out, hit him on the chin, knocked him over, knocked him out. But I'm on about my people on my end, West London. They were the gunners, mate. I think that they were the gunners. I know all the boxing shows. When I come over to your Lewishams and South East London and East London, all round them, like at Cat's Whiskers and all sorts of places over there, and right out of the way, and all the areas that Lenny used to fight, Roy used to fight, all them fight, but never fight from West London. When I try to get them down there to come down to West London and fight, listen, there's a guy that gets them on videos, podcasts, a guy called Joe Smith, a travelling fella. He knows travelling people, right? He knows proper travelling people, Frankens and all these people, right? And the Finnegans and all that. They smashed Lenny to pieces, mate. They smashed Lenny Roy short to pieces. They was all listen, Lenny was the governor of that area, them areas. He couldn't come down to our area, mate. I left my area to go and fight them up that area. And I couldn't get a fight with Lenny. I tried twice to get a fight with Lenny, and I couldn't get a fight. And believe me, I wasn't no governor around my area, mate. I wasn't no governor around my area. I could have a right fight. Yes, of course I could have a fight, but I wasn't no governor around my area, mate. The governors were the ones in the fruit market, them Welsh's. Cracknell, Welsh's, Martin Worsfold, Ginger Carlisle, Derek Pearce, Johnny Wells. There's a load in that fruit market with Ginger Carlisle, mate. Ginger Carlisle was one nasty, hard man on the cobbles, could have a right fight. And don't try and listen, do you know what? I look back at it now and I think to myself, why didn't I get that lot from down there to come down and fight? But when I asked Lenny, or asked that lot to come down to Acton Tunnel and fight, no one got back to me. No one got back to me at all, yeah? And I asked them. The only one that come down was Chippendale and Colombo, and they had good fights with a couple of other people, yeah? I'm not quite sure if Paul Fitzgerald come down, I can't really remember now. Mickey May, I think Mickey May come down. I know that little firm come down because, do you know why? It's all about money. It's all about money. And as I said, my people are interested, mate. They've got so much money. Them guys in the fruit market and the porters. Do you know what? I look back at it now and I think to myself, wouldn't that be great to have got all that lot to meet up in Acton Town, all the Wellses and the McLeans and we were short. They would have gone home with a trowel between their legs, mate. There's no way that lot, Lenny McLean and Roy Shaw and them little lot up there would have come down to West London and they couldn't have lasted 5 minutes, mate. My people on the cobbles I'm on about the ring, I'm on about on the cobbles. The cobbles, the Welses, mate, they were the governors. They were the governors of London, mate, the Welses. Don't worry about that. I mean, Cliff Fields, I love Cliff Fields. I loved Cliff Fields, right? Good pro, good on the cobbles, but even Cliff, even Johnny Waldron, they got really hurt, mate. They wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes with this sort of firm. They wouldn't have, Everyone I used to go, when I was over that manor, over South East London, North London, all around there, and I was fighting all that lot. Don't forget, I'll come down there. I went to your little manors over that by myself. I didn't go with no one. I went by myself to fight all you people, and I did. I wasn't afraid of anybody. Me and Jimmy Tibbet, me and Jimmy Tibbet would fight anybody. We would fight anybody. We couldn't get a fight. I was knocking them over 10 pins, mate. We couldn't get a fight. And that's me. You know what I mean? This other little mob, in the fruit market where I worked, they'd have killed them. They'd have killed them, mate. Colin Cracknell. Do you know, like when I who's what's his name? I can't even think of his name. Some of his names like it go out my nut. What was his name? The other governor, Roy Shaw, gave him a belt. What was his name? Little fat one. What's his name now? Anyway, you know, talk to him about our lot from this side. You know what I mean? Really, proper, mate. We're proper people from this side, West London. Mate, honestly, we were the governors. Without a shadow of a doubt, we were the governors. Listen, it went on round them areas, Canning Town, all round there, North London, South East London, East London, all round there. They was fighting and all that, but it never come down to West London. Nothing come down to West London. West London was the governors, mate, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Colin Cracknell, personally, I feel I was with Lenny, and I spar with Colin Cracknell. Colin Cracknell would have beat Lenny easy on the cobbles too, mate, because that's what Colin Cracknell done. He was a cobbles fighter. I mean, the market was always fighting the market. You know, every day was a fight in the market on the cobbles. Every day, I learnt on the cobbles. Yeah, I learnt to fight on the cobbles. But them people, they've been doing it all their life, fighting on the cobbles. The Wellses. I mean, there must be people on my podcast now that come from Brentford and all round there that know the Wellses. Talk to me about the Wellses. You know, you knew what they was about. Talk to me. You know how hard they were, what people they were. They were, mind you, they weren't interested in silly pound notes like 20 grand, 30 grand. They was getting fortunes out of the market. What they want to go up there for and fight them people. Anyway, bang, bang, well. But, listen, I'm telling you that West London was the one. West London was the place in them times. In them times, West London was the number one, mate. The Wellses, the Cracknells, the Ginger Carlisles, Derek Pierces, Martin Worsfolds. You had key people in that market, Terry Woods, in the market, mate, it smashed them to pieces. Anyway, bang, bang, well, nice one. Sorry about this. I went into one, but that's how it is, isn't it?